Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I give all praise, honor, and glory to my power. Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, Shema, Kakodash. The one is my elders and apostles, their millstone, who rule well to teach well, being good as to their second brothers, and peace and blessings to all for elect, Lord, I'll put that number. I'm the brother Kudar, from Nigeria, this in Chicago. Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be entitled, The Lord is Dealing with Israel. Right, because Christianity tries to universalize our salvation. Okay, but if you read from Genesis, all right, you had three lines. Okay, you had the sons of God, the sons of men, and the sons of the wicked. Okay, now the flood killed them all, except 8 souls. All right, and Noah had 3 sons. Okay, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Okay, and now, out of the line of Shem, you had the Israelites, the Edomites, the Moabites, the Ammonites, okay, the Elamites, okay, Elam or Elam, like the Elder Malcolm would be saying, okay, and out of the line of Ham, you had Ham, okay, out of the line of Japheth, you had Japheth, okay, and even throughout all these lines, man, okay, right, you have the sons of God, all right, so through that line, the Lord was still dealing with Israel, man, before it was called Israel. Then the Lord was dealing with Abraham, of course, Isaac, Jacob, his 12 sons to this day. All right. Because let me get this in Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. Okay? So Egypt means bondage, captivity. Okay, the Lord said we're going into Egypt with ships. Now you can walk from Africa, you can walk from Israel into Egypt. It's walking distance. You don't need a ship. Okay? It's different tectonic plates, but it's still right next to each other. You don't need a train, you don't need a plane, you don't need ships to get through it. All right. So, and where did we get taken by ship? We got brought to the Americas, man. All right. The so-called Negroes. All right. And while we were being put in Americas, all right, you had the Northern Kingdom, okay, which is the Latinos and the Native Americans, okay, the Seminole Indians being put on the ships and being took to Spain, all right, in Northern Africa, okay, and all over Europe. So we were all on the slave ships, man, and history doesn't tell you that, okay. Thou shalt see it no more again. So we in general, as a collective, haven't been back to our homeland, all right, and even if we did, it's not going to mean anything because it's still polluted. That place has to get destroyed, man, all right. There's fucking bastards dwelling there. All right, Scripture said, "Bastards shall dwell at Ashdod. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there you shall be sold for your enemies for bondmen." Okay, and bondwomen. That's plain. We were sold. Okay, and no man shall buy you, meaning no man shall save you, redeem you, except the Lord. Okay, all these quote unquote leaders, they weren't able to do nothing for us, man. All right, this Amos 3:2, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. So like, yeah, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities, man. This is exactly why we're in this situation to this day, because we didn't listen to you. How about you not shot, man? All right. That's why we're going through what we're going through. Like that nigga off Menace to Society. All right, he was like, well, God don't love us. Look at the condition that we in. All right, because you were rebellious. All right, this is first address. Second. I think it's second address 1. Yep. That's for 2 Ezra 1 and 24. What shall I do unto thee, O Jacob, thou Judah? What is not obey me, I will turn me to other nations, and unto those will I give my name, that they may keep my statutes. Seeing ye have forsaken me, I will forsake you also. Okay? When you desire me, be gracious to you, I shall have no mercy upon you. Right? Because the Lord had us in that condition where we were just fucked, man. Look at the book of Judges. Every time we went off, the Lord gave us up to these other nations, man. All right? Whenever you shall call upon me, I will not hear you. For you have defiled your hands with blood, and your feet are swift to commit manslaughter, man. All right? This is Judith 5 and 17. While they sin not before their God, they prosper. Okay? So we prospered when we were on point. All right, we conquered our enemies. Our enemies had to serve us, man. All right. The Most High was with us in everything we did. But but when they departed from the way which He appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore, and were laid captives into a land that was not theirs, and the temple of their God was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by their enemies, man. Okay? This is Salakia, give me a second. Isaiah 14. Salakia, give me a second. Precept is that Isaiah. Damn, Salakia, give me a second. I believe it's Isaiah 15. Yeah, it's like Isaiah 40. Isaiah 40, there we go. Isaiah 40 and 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. Okay? So these nations, the way the Lord sees them, okay, that's not Israelites, the heathen, because they weren't given a law. The Most High sees them as a bucket of water filled with a lot of water. Okay, but one drop falls out. That's how the Lord sees those other nations, as that one drop that falls out. You're not going to care about a full bucket of water and one little drop fall out. You're not going to go to the ends. You're not going to give it your all to try to get that one drop back. You don't care about it. Okay? Verse 17. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing in vanity, man. All right? So the Lord doesn't care about these other nations. And let's get John 4 and 22. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. All right? Hey, let's get your favorite verse, John 3 and 16. For the Most High so loved the world, and he gave his only begotten Son. Now you have to understand that the scriptures was translated, the Old Testament in Hebrew, and the New Testament in the Greek. All right, it was translated into English. Now, different words and different languages don't have the same power in it. Okay, now you have to go into the strong concordance, because you can't take everything from face value. Words have definitions. If you go into the Strong's Concordance and go into John 3:16, the world goes into cosmos. Okay, cosmos means an orderly arrangement. Okay, a covenant, an agreement. Who was the covenant given to? Israel. So John 3:16 is talking about the Israelites. And there's three definitions of worlds in the scriptures. You have cosmos, which is talking about Israel. Okay, you have eon, which means time. Okay, and you have what is that? Oikumene, which means for everyone, the whole world. Okay? Now that the world in John 3:16 doesn't say Oikumene, it says cosmos. All right? So the Lord is dealing with Israel. They love that precept, man. They love that precept. All right, give me a second. Second Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, and him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen, the Lord's chosen people. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes, talking about the Israelites. As for the other people, the other nations, which also come of Adam, because we all came out of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and is likened the abundance of them to be dropped, until a drop that falleth from a vessel, man. All right? So no one cares. If you spit on the floor, no one cares about it. That's how the Lord sees these other nations, man. But with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shem Kakodash, Shalom, and the Bible Ball.